What's going on, everybody? Paul Ambrogio. Look at that view. You see that? Look at the sun is shining. Guess where we're at? Can anybody guess? Let me hear you. Comment below. Give you a few seconds. We are at Webb Sun City Huntley in the friendly village with country charm, also known as Huntley, Illinois, right? So, you know, we're sitting around, we're like, how many more days are we gonna have that are this beautiful out, right? The sun's shining, there's no rain, everybody's out bustling, moving, shaking. We're like, let's take the old red rocket out and see how far we can get. What we thought we'd do is take the golf cart from, let's call it Hub Central, from Webb Central right here, and we're gonna take it down Farm Hill, over to Regency, down Regency, to Princeton. That's the only way to get there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go tour everything that you can go tour with the golf cart. Now we got to stay on the west side of 47. Golf carts are not allowed to cross 47 at all, but we can go down to Walgreens, we can go down to Beef Shack, Aldi's, I think it's Brunch Cafe over there, we can get over to the 7-Eleven, we can go over to Papa Severio's, Jimmy John's, Little Caesars. Everything is over there for you, and I bet you didn't know that, right? So yes, you can take your golf cart, but there's really only one way in, and we're gonna take you that way. When we get there, we're all gonna get down on our knees and pray that the golf cart makes it back. So stick with us, hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you soon. All right, we made it to 47. So right over here is 47. We're on the west side of 47. Out here we have the 7-Eleven. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. You've got the 7-Eleven, you have State Farm, you have a dog grooming, and you have rehab right here. All these facilities you could take the golf cart to. And then over here, we're gonna jump back in and we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna show you Beef Shack, the mysterious Mattress Firm. If you watched our earlier video that was probably just published a couple weeks ago, we were talking about the mattress place that's directly on the other side of the street. I don't know what Huntley's thing is. I mean, we've got 2 and 3 of everything here. I mean, directly across the street is another mattress place, and then we got one right here. The kids always joked that there was something going on in those mattress stores. Nobody knows how they survive, but they pop up, they close up, they pop up, they close up. Who knows? All right, so we're gonna head down here with the golf cart. We'll see what else we can find. All right, we're back in the golf cart. Now we're going to cruise around here and go check out the Beef Shack. I'd say let's take it out over here and then we can pull straight in. So this is look at the parking lot. Everybody see that? When was the last time you saw a concrete parking lot, right? This is crazy. So let's, I'm gonna jump out of here and I'm gonna show you. So here you've got Beef Shack, Mattress Firm, and another therapy place. Again, what's up, Huntley? Look, so we go over here. Oh, the sun, bright. So out there, if you can see that in the distance, that is a rehab place, therapy. And then we come over here, and there's another one right there. I don't know. Like I said, there's just multiple of everything in a town of just less than 30,000 people. So you can pull up your golf cart, you can park here, you can go into any of these facilities, and then we've got the Aldi's down there, which we're gonna go to next. But again, I'm amazed. Look at this parking lot. It's just solid concrete. All right, we made it to Aldi. We're standing right in front of it. Look at this place, it's massive. And I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the busier Aldi's that I've ever seen. I mean, look at this parking lot, it's extremely crowded, and I just can't get over all this concrete out here. You don't have to worry about potholes anytime soon. So let's go this way real quick, and let's head over to, that's Alden out there. I don't know, it's hard to zoom in, we really can't, but that's Alden, that's assisted living and rehab facility right there. We have sports clips. I've never been in there. I've been going to the same hairdresser, Chazios in Lake in the Hills, Algonquin, since we moved here. I haven't gone to anybody else. So probably 25 plus years I've been going to the same guy. And I have no intentions to leave him. I mean, look at this. It's not easy being me. Okay, so here we got Brunch Cafe, open for breakfast and lunch. Great place, great food. Again, you can get it with the golf cart. I mean, the golf cart's sitting out here right now. And then let's go back over here, and we're gonna go out to the street here. So come on, zoom in. Hey, did you guys go back and watch the video, last video, where I was talking about Gigi? You ring, Gigi will bring. It's a great Italian restaurant in the southwest suburbs, I guess you can say. Go back and look at his videos. Find him online on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. They're hysterical. He's got a great tagline. So here we are. We're out at 47. Now again, you cannot cross 47 with the golf cart. That's a no-no. You'll get hit, you'll get run over. You know, my grandfather always said, don't run in front of the machines. He called the cars the machines. Don't run in front of the machines, right? He said a couple other things I'm not going to share with you, but great man. So you can't take the golf carts on that side. You can only take them on this side. So we got the Starbucks, we got the hair, nail spa, we got Rookies we're going to show you. Not Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's, Little Caesars. We've got Brunch Cafe, Sports Club, Aldi's. That's all in this complex here. I don't know if you can kind of show a little bit how big this is. Again, all of this you can get to with the golf cart and more. There's Chase Bank, there's Walgreens down there. We're going to get to everything. So come on with us. Okay, so now we're down here. We're getting further north in the development. So we're standing over here by Jimmy John's, which has a drive-through, but always call first, because every time I come here, it seems like they're closed. I don't know what's going on there. Call first. You got Little Caesars. You got one of my favorites, Rookies. They support the community extremely well, and I know they support Del Webb. Just recently, they did a postcard. Our office mails every month to every household, which is 5,400 households in Del Webb. Every month we mail something, and Rookies, our last postcard or a couple postcards ago, did a $10 coupon, no minimum requirement for purchase. So you can literally walk in, sit at the bar, have a burger and a beer for 10 bucks, hand them the postcard and walk out without paying anything. But of course you're going to tip your server. So remember to tip your servers always. Good or bad, they deserve it. Don't come after me. Servers work hard. So we're at Rookies here. And then let's see if we can kind of stay out of the sun. They just put on this whole patio expansion. Great place to come. And then down here, we have the Starbucks, right? Which is a place that I do not go to anymore because I have a hard time spending like $8 for a drink or whatever it is. So, but I know they're always busy, to each their own. And then here's the Hollywood Nail Spa. Now I know this has changed hands a couple times, I believe. So good or bad, I see a lot of people that go in here. So that's the end of this parking lot here. And now we're gonna go back, we're gonna get in the golf cart, and we're gonna cross over and go over to Chase Bank and show you this other section down here. And then we'll whip it around over to, I think it's Regency over there, back to Princeton, and we'll show you a couple developments that are going on out there. So come on, zoom in, let's go. All right, I know some of you are asking, let's see the red rocket. There it is, baby. There is the red rocket. And, you know, I'm gonna show you in real time. Look at all this. This bag is strapped in. This is all the equipment to film this video. And I've got more equipment down here. And then we've got, look at this. There's the GoPro on the front of the golf cart. I don't know if you can see that with the sun. But we're set up. But here it is, the red rocket. All right, we're crossing the road here. And we're going into the Chase Bank section. So I'm gonna jump out of the rolled red rocket and show you the Chase Bank. We don't want them coming out and yelling at me, thinking I'm holding up the place or something. Thought I would just turn this around with the sun. So you got the Chase Bank is right here, and they have a drive-through right here, but again, golf cart accessible. Everything on the west side of 47 in this complex is golf cart accessible. Okay, we're in the next section, north of the Chase that we just filmed, and here we've got, come on, zoom in. We got the Dunkin Donuts, right? We got Papa Severio's. Here's a fun fact. I don't know if many of you know this, but Rosati's, Taylor Street, and Papa Severios all fall under the general brand for Rosati's. I bet you didn't know that. So if there was a Rosati's and a Papa Severios next to each other, they're technically owned by the same franchise brand and very similar, but they say they tweak it a little bit. Fun fact, at least that's how it was about 5-6 years ago. I don't know if that changed, full disclosure, but you've got Papa Severios here. There's the Red Rocket. And then we've got Hair Cuttery, and son of a gun, I didn't even know they were here. I wonder how long they've been here. I've never been there. H&R Block, which I assume is busy around tax time. And then, is this an eye care place? That's what it looks like. I'm guessing that this has to do with eye care, right? And now we're going to head down here, and I'm going to show you the Walgreens. We're going to drive over there. And you can't see it, but way out there in the distance is the Thornton's gas station and a car wash. We cannot go on that side. We have to go back this way, get onto Princeton. We're not to go out onto that road there. So let's try and work our way back, jump in the Red Rocket. You know what? I wonder if we could get some pizza, pictures of pizza. Let's go in. Come on. All right, I was hoping to show you a pizza. This is actually one of my favorite. When we did the McHenry County top pizza places, Papa Severios was in that video, so go back and watch that. We actually are going to do a new video on pizza places because some of those closed up and new ones have opened, but I just wanted to show you the inside. They just did a major expansion here on this side that you can sit down, eat. I'm sure they have some video machines in here. Everybody needs those, but it's just a great neighborhood establishment. You can come here, get pizza by the slice, and we actually catered our last office meeting. We catered pizza. And our meeting October 1st at the office, we're going to cater pizza from here again. So, all right, let's go. All right, so we got the Red Rocket. There it is. You see it in the background over there? That's the old Red Rocket. I jumped out because I want to show you this here. Let me flip it around. So we're standing, Walgreens is behind me. And we started way down there, probably about 6 blocks to a mile down. And we cruised this whole thing. Again, there's 47. You can see how busy it is out there. That's why the golf carts cannot cross the street. The golf carts cannot even go out there at that stop sign. You have to go left where the old Red Rocket is going now, and you have to take that all the way down and come out that way. But I did want to just show you this at the intersection. So across the street is Panera, the Walmart, another therapy place way out there, AT&T, Verizon, Tropical Smoothie. We're going to do another video on that side. McDonald's is over there. But again, I just wanted to show you this side where the Walgreens is. And again, there's golf cart parking here. And there actually is a spot, I thought, for you to charge. I don't know if they ever got away with that. But there is golf cart parking here. And if you come down this way, you will have the Walgreens building, and then their drive-through is down there. You can see, without getting too close to the vehicles and personal, you can see the drive-through is always busy. There's 2 lanes, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cars in line. And then across the street over there, again, the golf cart cannot cross the street, is the Thornton's, and then there's a car wash over there. Thought we'd show you the sign here. Golf cart and motorcycle parking. We're not parked the right way because there's nobody here, but this is the whole golf cart parking for Walgreens. Okay, folks, so now we're at this new development, which is Regency Square. Now, this land that sits here, this was originally supposed to be retail, office space, things that would serve the Del Webb community and the folks on this side of town. Again, markets change. There's not a need for all this retail space anymore or office space. And, you know, the village had to adapt to fill the space. I don't know if this is the right idea to have all these townhome and duplexes here. They are selling about $350 plus minus on average, some a little bit less, mostly higher. You know, so it does put more rooftops in the area, but it doesn't really fit in. Right? It's got this section here that's going to wrap around, and on the other side are the assisted living, the firehouse, a couple more assisted livings. But again, I mean, there's going to be a lot of traffic coming out of here. Going to be a lot of traffic, and they're going to be going down Princeton Drive right there. And Princeton Drive is, what can you put on Princeton Drive? Who was paying attention? Comment below. That's right, the Red Rocket, the golf carts go on Princeton. Now with all this traffic coming out of here, it doesn't look like there's going to be a curb cut on Princeton, at least not yet, but I would think that there would be. And if there is, that means we got traffic coming in and out, left and right, and it's just going to be busy here. So if you are on your golf cart, this is my full disclosure. Keep your eyes open and remember, the brake is on the left, the gas is on the right, and be very careful out here. All right, we're going to jump back in the Red Rocket, take it around, get some pictures for the video, and we're not going to go down Princeton with the golf cart because I'm not willing to risk it. It's a little busy right now. So we're going to go back down the front and head out that way. So there's the Alden development. We're back in the Red Rocket, cruising down Regency, making our way back to Farm Hill. So this is one of the assisted living. They have independent living right there. It's hard to see, but those are the independent living right there. Those ranch style duplexes are attached. And then they have assisted living and rehab and all that good stuff inside there. Way out there in the distance are those duplexes and townhomes that Lennar is building. We're coming up to the firehouse, one of the two firehouses that services Webb Sun City Huntley. This is the original one on Regency, and then there's another one out on, I think it's Jim Dolmer Drive, which is on the far south end, that services part of Hampshire and Huntley, of course. So that was the firehouse right there. Here's another senior living assisted care right there, and then that's Heritage Woods, and then I believe there's another one around the corner. Then right here is the professional suite. You've got dermatology, dental, eye care, an attorney right there that we use frequently on real estate closings. Then there's some land here that's for sale. We're now on Farm Hill. We're going back into Del Webb right now. Okay, so right there, actually, fun fact. I'm going to show you this real quick. This is the Farm Hill Place co-working eye care. There's insurance. And this is right outside Del Webb. So there's Del Webb, the entrance. And then, fun fact, this is where Del Webb was selling out of here. They built this, and they were selling the homes out of this until they can get the main space opened up. So the whole clubhouse and everything, well, they were waiting to build that. They were selling homes out of there, right there. But this is who's in here. And then this is Farm Hill, so you can see all the traffic coming in. And then up there at that stop sign is Cold Springs and Farm Hill. So this is a cut through. It's the way into Del Webb, and you get a lot of traffic, and then the kids turn right there at the stop sign and head up Cold Springs to get up to the high school. So it is a cut through during school season. You do get a little bit more traffic. All right, so we're in the Red Rocket here, and we're at that corner of Cold Springs and Farm Hill. And I always said I wanted to live at that ranch or that ranch and just sit in the driveway. And as the kids are going to school, just sit there on the old chair and smile and wave. So we're working our way back into Del Webb, and we just passed again Cold Spring and Farm Hill. Here's the golf course right there. It's on both sides. I can't swing it around, but it is a golf cart community, so you want to keep your eyes open and yield to the right of way. And I would always say, if you're in a golf cart, you got the right of way. You know, especially when Paul's a passenger. Look out! And then the houses. Here's a fun fact. Look at how wide that street is. Farm Hill, I think, is the widest street, and possibly the very only street in Del Webb that is this wide. I don't know why. Some people said because of getting the fire truck in, they wanted to have a wider road coming in, but that doesn't make sense to me because all the other streets are a little bit smaller. All right, we're making our way back to Del Webb Boulevard, and then we're going to hang a right, and we're going to take that up back to the clubhouse. All right, that's the end of the video. I hope you got pure enjoyment with this video. I know we did. It was a blast driving the red rocket around Webb Sun City Huntley and giving you that quick tour of where you could take the golf cart outside of the major development here, right? A lot of you didn't know you could get in that golf cart and you could take it out to everything that we showed you and then bring it back, and hopefully the battery makes it. It did for us. It was a close call, but it did make it. So, you know, if you can't tell by now, I absolutely love what I do. I've been selling real estate now 34 years as a full-time real estate broker. I started on the northwest side of Chicago. I went to St. Ferdinand's Grammar School, went to St. Patrick High School. That's another story. I don't want to talk about it. I'm scarred. But, you know, then eventually we moved to Norwood Park, 6600 Foster in Natoma. And then we started to have children, and we said we wanted a better life for the kids. A client of mine told me about the Algonquin, Huntley area. I sold her a home out here. I went back home and I told my wife, I said, we got to move. This place is unbelievable. Ground level opportunities. We came out, we made an offer on a home, we bought new construction, and we've been here ever since. 25 years now, and we just love the area. Again, my clients are everywhere. Have car, will travel. If you have a home on the lakefront, I can help you. We go to Plainfield, Antioch, Rockford. We've got the area covered. So if you're thinking about making a move anytime now or in the near future, reach out. I would love to help. And remember, I don't know who you are, but you know who I am. Please subscribe to the channel. Tap on the bell wherever it's at here on the screen. This way you're notified whenever we upload new videos to the channel. I'd be honored to help. Again, if you're thinking about making a move, call Ambrogio 847-668-3774. Over and out.